What's going on, all you mentees? Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. And I'm here to talk about one Marvel Omnibus being reprinted in January of 2024. So, let's go ahead and get this party started. This video is sponsored by Marvel Comics, so thank you so much to David Gabriel and the folks at Marvel for sending us advance notice of this omnibus that is getting a new printing in January of 2024. Before going any further, I always like to remind people to hit that like button, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications to let you know when our videos are going live, and make sure you share the video. Thank you so much to all the folks that have shared our videos. It means the world to us, whether you're sharing them through social media, Reddit, or forums. Doesn't matter. Thank you all so much. And honestly, hitting that like button goes a long way. Okay, so we are talking about a new printing. So this is a reprint of a book. And did it come from the list of top 20 most wanted Marvel Omni reprints? It did. So get ready to check another one off of that list. And to me, this is a big one. This is one that I've been asked about a lot recently. And it is my pleasure to get to announce, coming in January of 2024, Thor by J. Michael Stracynski Omnibus. That's right, it is getting a new printing. So there's going to be two covers. So let's take a... Actually, no. Rewind. Let's take that back. Because Thor by J. Michael Stracynski is not just getting a reprint. It's actually being expanded. So, it's actually my pleasure to get to announce Thor by Stracynski and Gillen Omnibus coming in January of 2024. Now let's take a look at that standard edition cover. And here is your standard edition cover by Olivier Coipel. This is the one that was used for the first printing, and now it is being used for this one. So what do I mean by expanded? Because this isn't just the Stracynski Omnibus, now it is a Stracynski and Gillen Omnibus. That's right, instead of just reprinting that omnibus, they decided to expand it and include Kieran Gillen's run on this omnibus, and it makes me so happy about that. So let's take a look at the content together. Here we have Fantastic Four 536 to 537, Thor, the 2007 series 1 through 12, and then when it was renumbered to 600, all the way now to 614, Thor Giant Size Finale, Siege Loki, and New Mutants number 11, which is part of that crossover. So they have expanded the Stracynski run to include the Kieran Gillen run, and this takes us all the way to the Thor by Matt Fraction Omnibus if you are getting them in Omnibus format. You will just need to get the Siege oversized hardcover. That includes the big Siege event, but that's actually in the aftermath of all of this, or after this omnibus is over. This kind of leads into that. So let's take a look at the direct market cover. So this direct market cover with this iconic image is another one by Olivier Coipel. And it features Thor in his new status quo. You have the Enchantress there, Loki in a new form, Hela, the Destroyer there, and Balder and the Warriors 3. Just to name a few of the characters that show up through this particular era of Thor. So in here, you're going to find the work of J. Michael Stracynski, of course, who relaunches Thor. Because one thing to keep in mind is Thor was gone for a while after Thor Ragnarok by Michael Avon Oeming. During the Avengers Disassembled era, Thor went away for a while. He didn't have an ongoing series. We had Clor, as we call him, but later on he became known as Ragnarok through the pages of Civil War. But it wasn't the real Odin's son, and this is when he came back. And he comes back in, well, he's kind of in the middle of nowhere with Asgard. I love this era of Thor. And it also reintroduces us rather, to Dr. Donald Blake. So in here, you're going to find the works of J. Michael Stracynski, Olivier Coipel, who kicks off the series. Later on, it's Billy Tan, Richard Elson, Doug Braithwaite, Jamie McKelvey, and of course, you have the writings in here of Kieran Gillen to wrap it up. And I'm so glad that they decided to expand it. This is another one of those books that they could have just reprinted, kind of like Iron Fist, but they decided to just make it bigger and include the other writers' run to go ahead and take us to Matt Fraction's run on Thor. So I'm so glad I got to announce this. It is one that I kept getting asked about, but I couldn't say a word, and now you all know. So let me know in the comments what you think about the content, what you think about the covers, and more importantly, please don't forget to pre-order as soon as the book comes available for pre-order. And absolutely, I love getting to announce these books. This is one of my favorite announcements as far as reprints. Let me know what other Thor book you would like to see collected in omnibus format, whether it's a new printing of something that was printed previously, so a reprint, or something new, like Tom DeFalco's era. This was the Uncanny Omar. Thank you again to David Gabriel and the folks at Marvel for sending us advance notice of this particular omnibus reprint. Everyone, stay healthy and safe out there. Much love.